Yeah, I feel very honored to represent the team, both me and Ingram. You know, it's always a fun event to go to the All-Star game. You could have picked 4, 5, 6 guys on our team to represent the team, so it's nice to be one of those guys. And you know, you got to give credit to the guys you've been playing with and the help you've received throughout the season so far for getting this honor.
Yeah, there are so many deserving guys on this team. You were right among the top of the list there, obviously. But what does it say about this team where there's so many guys who you had no idea who might be going to Springfield?
Yeah, you know, it's you know, the All-Star break is one where you kind of try and book your trip to wherever you want to go. But for the guys we've had, you know, there's so many guys that could have made the All-Star game. You couldn't do that till last minute. But it's you know, it's a very special team we have here. We have a good group of young guys that have picked up their game so well over the season, and then we have a good group of leaders and vets on the team as well. And you know, obviously Carter Verhaeghe's had an unreal season so far. He could have easily been in my position or Connor's position. Same with Bar Boulay, you know, Radish. There's, you know, Andrioff. There's guys that could easily be there, and it's fun to have a team like that. Obviously, you want to have a team like that instead of a team that has, you know, no one to pick from. But you know, fortunately, we've had a good season so far. We've been very successful, and like I said, you got to give credit to the guys you've been playing with.
It's your third All-Star appearance, second in the last 3 seasons with the Crunch. What's the whole All-Star experience like? What are you looking forward to later this month?
Yeah, you know, they put on a good show. It's obviously fun to have family and friends there as well, supporting you, and you know, it's fun to do the skills and just to see some of the guys around the league. You know, I already know a lot of faces, familiar faces that I've played with or obviously played against, and just to reach out to them, see how they're doing, how their season's going, what they do differently than what you do throughout the season. Just learn some things about them and also have some fun as well. You know, it's in the end, I think everyone has that competitive nature, so you want to win at the All-Star game. You want to win the 3-on-3 contest on the Monday, but for the most part, it's fun. It's a time to kind of get away from the intense season and you know, the practices, and just go have a little rest and at the same time play a little hockey, and then you know, have a like I said, good time with family and friends.
And you shared also with a couple of teammates, Connor Ingram and head coach Ben Grew, and we know the respect you and Ben have for each other, and of course Connor is going to his first. So just to share it with those two, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's very special. You know, like you said, yeah, I have a really good relationship with Ben. He's had me for a couple years now, and you know, he kind of knows how to get the fire going in my belly and get me ready for games. And he's a very loyal coach. He's a guy that, you know, gives you an opportunity when you deserve it, and that's what I like about him. He's hard on you as well when you're not playing the way he wants you to play, and so he's a well-deserved coach to be at the All-Star game as well. And then Connor, same thing. He's a guy that works hard. He's a heck of a goalie. He's been with this team for a few years now, and you know, you always feel comfortable playing when he's in the net. You know, same with obviously Eddie. We have a pretty good 1-2 punch, but you know, Connor's had, I think, four shutouts already. He's a guy that's saved us or helped us win some games, and made a lot of key saves when times were rough during the game. So it's well deserved for him. He's gonna have a fun time. I think he had family coming down to visit, and he was gonna go home. He didn't really, you know, like you said, we have so many guys you could pick from. He didn't really expect he'd be one of them, but he's been a big part of our team so far this year, and will continue to be as soon as he gets back.
Just looking ahead to tonight's game, it's the Bridgeport Sound Tigers, a really good team obviously here against the Sound Tigers tonight. Crunch coming off the loss. What can we expect here tonight against Bridgeport?
Yeah, this is a team that's, you know, one of the better teams in the other division, and we got to expect them to come hard and you know, come fast. They're a good young team as well, and they have a couple of veterans as well that help the young guys out. So they have a pretty similar setup as we do in terms of the skill and the depth on their team. So we just got to be ready for, you know, 4 lines being hard to play against, and a good D-core and a good goalie. So it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a close game. I know these guys like to score, and so do we. So we got to make sure we're good defensively. We don't turn the puck over in spots on the ice where it could cost us, and just try and get out early, and hopefully the crowd tonight helps us with that, and then we get out early and keep the lead for most of the game.